We know that to refer to a data range, we do so by indicating the first cell. For example, to indicate this data range, we will reference it as A4, C19. So in any function or any operation that we carry out on this sheet or another one to refer to these data, we will do so in this way.
A4, C19.
However, it is possible that we might have a construction of a spreadsheet in which there is a data range, for example this one, whose starting data are very important for work thereafter. Or for example, this range, which are the years that I will work with in order to analyze a data set that I have on macroeconomic, like in this case, or whatever the type. However, I will work very often. I'll be referencing this range I have defined here very often. In these cases, it can be helpful to give a name to this range. That is, we could say click define name and tell it that I am going to call this data range years. The years on which I am going to carry out the study. We give it a simple name, for example, years. And we see that in the formula bar, when we select this specific range, it identifies it as the years range. Okay, so we have here a drop-down menu in which we have all the ranges available in our spreadsheet. In this case, if I have to carry out any role since example, calculating additions, subtractions, or make any reference that I might want to make to this range, simply entering its name would be sufficient. It is very important to see that when we select any range, we have to indicate it by its coordinates. In this case, the years range might be from A4 to A19. If I select any range, it will be A4 to A10, etc. Except when I select the specific range which has a name defined, when in this case it directly indicates its name. This will be very helpful when we have starting data that we are going to work with profusely as a whole, as a range, throughout our work in the spreadsheet.